Ey, esto es pa' los que me odian, pa' los que me adoran. El tiempo es oro y en oro y diamante te dice mi hora. Estamos facturando como una pastora. Ya no me emociona encontrarme un billete en la secadora. Siento que ya pasé GTA.
2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This homestand ends here for the Timberwolves as they get ready to hit the road. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0. As the season winds down, Doris, the top squads have certainly separated themselves from the rest of the pack.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. And despite everyone playing hard this year, both conferences have become super competitive. It is getting more and more difficult to become and sustain being a top team. Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
That one goes. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
You know, what, if anything, is left to be said about Donovan Mitchell's stunning 71-point game, Doris, in 2023?
You know what, Kevin? I think we can lose the fact that he also had 11 assists. And to couple those two achievements, 71 points with 11 dimes, amplifies the scoring because it proves that he wasn't hunting shots. What an extraordinary overall performance.
And he nails the third.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
Back to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Now here's Allen. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Pass to McDaniels. It's stolen by Strus. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
That'll be a 5-second call. Minnesota off to a slow start, trailing by 4. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Edwards. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Here's McDaniels. The Cavaliers making the shot. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Mitchell right side. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Mitchell. The kick out to Mobley. No good with the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. No good. That would have tied it.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Over in the corner, Allen. Here's Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
Well, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Conley. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Pass to Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Alexander Walker. Great D that time from LeVert. The drive by Mitchell. Aston Niang. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Anderson. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game for the first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top, up 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Count it, good. LeVert's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Cavaliers have one of the league's stingiest defenses. Evan Mobley says it's tough to be the best defense nowadays. Every team has multiple guys that are super talented. So just hanging our hats on defense every night. All of us are very versatile, can guard multiple positions. That's what makes us so good. Back to you guys.
Thanks, DA. Good stuff. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. 3 on the clock. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 3. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
Mitchell outside. To the wing on the left. Okoro wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Here's Morris. And no good. Good D by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Okoro. Here's the 3. The shot will not fall. Minnesota with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Reed with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Here's Morris. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Alexander Walker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Here's Minot. Out to Morris. 5 on the clock. Reverses. Mobley with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Mitchell outside. The three-pointer off the mark. For 3, Edwards. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cavaliers leading. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Now, here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Pass to Garland. Strus with it. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Now, here's Mitchell. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here is Edwards. 13 points in the game.
That vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Donovan Mitchell has fit in great with the Cavaliers. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he's unbelievable, always uplifting, positive, thinking about other people first. And to me, that's more important than all this put the ball in the basket stuff. Those are the types of people you want to surround yourself with. Kevin?
Oh, David, that is outstanding. Thank you so much. Here's Garland. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Mobley is screened. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
To the inside. Towns down low. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution report.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Niang. Back to Mitchell. The rebound by Anderson.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Back to Reed. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Cleveland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
And has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
Cavaliers call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. It's Allen on the wing. Down low. Back to Niang. Cleveland moving it around. Screen by Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Rebound, Minnesota. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Now, Niang. Back to Mitchell. They need this one. Puts up a 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Stolen by Warren. Inside. And it's Warren with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's McLaughlin. Jared Allen making his last shot. Moore with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Towns. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll have the start of a fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ansel Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley outside. Over in the corner, Allen to take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Back to Edwards. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
The Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Boy, Mitchell just focused on the basket. Not an easy guy to knock off course.
Mobley with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Takes the 13-footer. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Edwards. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And here is Mitchell. Back to Allen. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Here's McDaniels. Edwards. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Here's Edwards. A reverse. It's rebounded by Cleveland. But tried by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers.
High-blow close game.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, but I'm Bill.
Sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, Reed over Allen. Reed gets the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Yeah, he gets that one, but really been a struggle for him with his shot all game. Needs to improve his shooting if they're going to keep this lead.
Mitchell in the corner. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on top.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Edwards. And it's in there. And that's now 20 points for Anthony Edwards.
Fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
GG.
They may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Another three for Cleveland.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
From deep three-point land. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were...
I was supposed to in that, Rick. I was addicted to buying watches last year. I ain't switched the time on them yet.